Hello ladies and gentlemen, Green here and welcome to yet another episode of Roster Review. And the last roster review did pretty damn well, and I want to thank you all for that. If you're new to this series, this is a series where I review a roster that you post in my Discord server, in my Fix My Roster chat. Links to my Discord server will definitely be in the description. So, for this one, because you guys have been so great supporting the last video, I have gone out of my way and I'm going to review 9 rosters in one video. I think this is the most that we have done so far. And the goal for the next video is going to be released as soon as this video hits 180 likes. So it's up to you as soon as that will be. And at the same time, the base amount of rosters that I'll review is going to be 5. But for every 10 comments on this video, I'm going to add one more roster to the next roster review. So how soon it comes out and how big it's going to be is going to be up to you. And the more often it comes out and the bigger it's going to be, there's going to be more chances to help out more people. So let's help each other a little bit over here now at the main. And if you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate you subscribe. A huge percentage of you are not subscribed, and it only takes one click and we can always change your mind. So yeah, with all that being said, let's get into it. Also, quick shout out to the Aftermath community. The Aftermath community is Ninjas 2 Mobile Discord server, and Mando the Mercenary, who I think is the leader of that community, has put together a bot that contains a full package of build guides, calculators, passive informations for each characters and stuff like that. So if you want to check that out, definitely check the link in the description and join them. I think they also do have leagues for beginners. So yeah, check out the Aftermath community. Links will be in the description. So let's get into the roster review. So the first roster of the day is going to be from AK Angel. And that's not the name that you see on the screen. That's because that's what happened when I copy-pasted your name from Discord to Photoshop. So I'm sorry about that one. Let's see what we got here. First of all, I do really agree with the fact that you focus on your Kinvol's Lance Aquaman over everything else. That's definitely a good way to go about it. You don't seem to have Shazam though, and I think your account is old enough so you have gone through a Shazam arena season. Maybe you didn't quite make it to get him, but you should really get yourself a Shazam as soon as you're able to. Until you get a Shazam, you can use classic Superman in the Kinvol's Aquaman team and hit sub-bosses for the time being. Or other options for a support character would be maybe Multiverse the Flash as a combo builder for Kinvol's Aquaman, because the problem with your Multiverse team is that you don't really have a Multiverse team. Because you got your Multiverse Flash very well upgraded, but the unfortunate thing is the fact that you really need Multiverse Armor Supergirl as a damage dealer. Or at the very least Multiverse Batwoman, but I wouldn't really suggest investing into Multiverse Batwoman. You don't really seem to have her even high enough for that. It's not even visible over here, but yeah. For the time being, use Multiverse the Flash as a combo builder, either for your Kinvol's Aquaman or for your Silver Batman. And try and maybe get Multiverse Armor Supergirl. And by the way, I see that you've upgraded your Silver Batman a lot. And this is upgraded by you. It's not raid drops for the gears because his gears do not drop from raids. I guess that's okay. You can use yet again Multiverse Flash as a combo builder for him. And use maybe a power reduction character also, because you don't have any other place to dump your power reduction character since you have not upgraded your Black Adam, it seems. You got Entangling Poison Ivy, that's good, but that's not the thing that you will touch for a long time until you get yourself Last Stand of the Joker. And yet again, the ideal goal to start working on the League of Arc team is to at the very least have Entangling Poison Ivy and Last Stand of the Joker both at 4 stars, and both with at the very least 3 of the 6 gears. And yeah, other than that, your account is going pretty well. Not sure what advice I could give you other than what I already said. Future goals for this account would be maybe trying to get yourself a Silver Banshee team going. You'd kind of need to build up Reverse the Flash for that. Like Predator Batman is going to cut it from like 4 stars at the very least, I guess. But since you have him at 3 stars, I'm not sure he's going to ever be strong enough to really support for that team. So you'll kind of have to build your Reverse Flash and use a power reduction character for that team as well. That will take out the power reduction character from the Silver Batman team, but it's okay because Silver Batman does not really require a power reduction character. You just need to build high combo. And you also have to find out another combo builder, or you got two of them anyway if you don't use the multiverse team, so it's gonna be fine. Really start using Silver Banshee only after you get her to 4 stars at the very least, because until 4 stars she's not going to work properly, especially with reverse flash, because she's got a chance to disable abilities that's in the passive, and if you got level 3 passive that's going to be low, at 4 stars is not going to be ideal, but it works at the very least, kind of, and at 5 stars is the ideal place. So yeah, thank you for submitting, and I hope you found this helpful. Let's get on to the next one. So, this one's going to be from Apollo the Hunter, and you've got yourself your king from the League Store, you've got yourself your Power Girl from the League Store. So far, the League Store buy order is in place. You should really get your Power Girl to 4 stars before you keep investing into king, and then get king all the way to 6 stars. I'm not sure if you got Reverse Flash also from the League Store, but he should not be a priority. Stop buying him until you at the very least get Power Girl to 4 stars and King of Lands Aquaman all the way to 6 stars. That should be your main focus. For now, your go-to raids and soul raids team will be, I guess, Reverse Flash with Power Girl and King of Atlantis Aquaman. Use Reverse Flash as a combo builder, Power Girl as a support character, and King of Atlantis Aquaman as a damage dealer. If this team is going to struggle, you can replace Reverse Flash with Armored Superman to give you more defense on all your characters if you're struggling. And that's going to be pretty much it for raids and soul raids teams. In terms of other teams that you could do, I guess Armored Superman alongside Batman and alongside Emerald Green Lantern. Then I guess you could go with I don't want to say go with Blade Master Robin. That's a thing that I don't want to say. I don't want to say that. But you got Flora Poison Ivy, I guess, who could use some special tools. You've got Bane as a support character. It's not much to work with in terms of raids and soul raids, but that's okay because it's a new account. You got plenty of things to work with in terms of arena. So what I'll do now is I'll go over each of the characters and tell you if they are 3 things. Either a long-term investment, a character that is good to use, or a trash character. So Reverse Flash is a long-term investment, Unbreakable Cyborg is a trash character, Power Girl is a long-term investment, Armored Superman is a good character, Silver Superman is a good character, Silver Batman, excuse me, is a good character, Unhinged Harley Quinn is trash, King of Lands Aquaman is definitely a long-term investment, and you can use Ace Green Arrow. He's going to be good, but at some specific things, like definitely use him in Arena NCA for the time being. Blade Master Robin is kind of trash, Emerald Green Lantern is good. Armor Superman, you can use him. Flora Poison Ivy, you can also use her. She's got a strong special 2 that you can really make use of in Arena NCA. Bane is a good support character that you can use in a lot of the teams. Atlantean Armor Aquaman is decent for you for now in Arena NCA. Like, he's a beast in Arena NCA, but only at 2 stars he will be just decent for you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, thank you for submitting. I hope you found this helpful, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, this roster is from Armageddon, and this is a pretty interesting one that we have over here. First of all, you've got yourself a budget Batman Ninja team going, I see. You got Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd, Batman Ninja Robin, and using maybe Batman Ninja Lord Joker as a budget damage dealer. And even if you're not doing that, you should do that. Definitely. And Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd, even if you don't have the gears, because at that threat level, I would assume you don't have the gears, you can do an infinite combo with the Firebox, so you can definitely do that, and if you perfect your gameplay you'll have no problems by having no gears. But Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd is a character that you should really rush into the talents if you don't have the gears. Like with all the characters other than this one, I just tell you, don't focus on the talents, just get the free daily rerolls. But Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd is going to need some little attack chance to proc that power generation that he gets. So the only character that you should invest into talents in a roster other than the free daily rerolls is going to be Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd. Make sure you get him some little attack talents to really get his passive going, so you'll make much more use of him. I also see that your multiverse characters and Justice League characters are pretty high threat, but at the same time you don't have Justice League Cyborg or Multiverse Armored Supergirl, and those teams are good teams, but they don't work well without those characters. So I would take it a notch down with the Multiverse team and with the Justice League team until you get yourself Multiverse Armored Supergirl, respectively just like Cyborg. Like, definitely use those teams in Arena and CA and have your fun with them. I guess they perform well there. But for the time being, you're not going to make the best use of them until you get yourself the damage dealers. And Cyborg doesn't have to be a damage dealer until you get his gears. He can just be a support character, but he's a mandatory support character because it gives you 300% more damage on basic attacks at 5 stars. And that's really not something you can afford to miss. Next up, you got yourself your Conflant Sakoman. It's going with Shazam and Power Girl, I guess. Or Dr. Fate. I would say a little bit of a concern is that 4-star Dr. Fate, because you don't really have a tank for the Conflant Sakoman team, and because of that, in terms of stories, you shouldn't have a problem if you put an Apocalypse artifact on him, like the Firebox, and put, I guess you got Claws over there on Conflant Sakoman, or I don't know, man, but the idea is that you kind of need to have a tank character. You kind of need to have a character that will survive with Conflant Sakoman. And Nightmare Batman is just not gonna cut it because his attack sucks. I guess you could use Multiverse Supergirl as a combo builder for Conflant Sakoman until you get something else going, but you should upgrade either Power Girl, Shazam or Dr. Fate to a decent extent where they can survive fights. Because your problem in normal raids at the very least will not be your Conflant Sakoman, it will be your combo builder not surviving the fight. So yeah, you could do an infinite combo with the Firebox and with Dr. Fate in normal rates in most of the fights, but the problem is that your Dr. Fate is just 3 stars, so at the very least get him to 4 stars, so you get the full benefit from the passive. Black Adam is also a good character that you've invested in. Like, it's not the best thing in the game, but it will do as a budget damage dealer for a long time. Only work on Silver Banshee once you get her to 4 stars. I guess you could use Multiverse Batwoman as a damage dealer as a replacement for Multiverse Armor Supergirl, though that's not really the ideal thing to do and that's not really recommended, so hold on to that. So yeah, this is all the advice I could give you. And if you see your Batman Ninja team as it is right now underperforming, you can just ditch it and use Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd as a combo builder for Conflant Sakoman doing the infinite combo. And if you're wondering, for both Dr. Fate and Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd, the infinite combo is tap 3 times, swipe right, tap 3 times, back off while pressing block, and then swipe right again, hit 3 times, back off while holding block, swipe right, hit 3 times. You can do this in pretty much every situation and you're going to be fine. And in terms of the artifacts, there's a lot of things that you could break for the time being. Like, just make sure you got 3 artifacts left, so you got something to put on all your 3 team members. Actually, I'm going to tell you the artifacts that you should keep and break. Like, Firebox is a keep easily. The Anti-Age Metal Armor is not going to do that much for you, but at the same time it's a rare artifact, so you wouldn't want to break that. Claws of Horus is a decent artifact to invest in until you get the Old Blades, but I don't think there's really a situation in the game where you need 2 of them. Amulet of Arcane is garbage, get rid of that. Cosmic Staff is not that good and not a must-have. Like, it's a good replacement if you don't have 3 artifacts yet to kind of put on a character, but it's not going to do much for you. Same with Amulet of Tech. And it really depends on you. Like, there's a lot of people that simply hoard all the artifacts. They never break an artifact because they are like, there's 92 characters on my roster and each one of them is going to have an artifact in order to kind of boost their threat. I personally don't really care about boosting my threat that way, but if you want to go that way, you can do that. It's up to you. This was everything. I hope you found it helpful, and let's get to the next roster. This is from Baby X Pluto, and bruh, like, I don't know why I made an exception, but I made an exception for you. But let this be a lesson to everybody watching. Learn to take screenshots, please. Those are not screenshots, those are photos of a screen of another device took with another device. I don't think there's any device in the world that has access to Wi-Fi and no way to take screenshots. Google it. Learn how to take screenshots. Because this was also, I think it's from a tablet. It was in a set of 10 pictures or something, and I had to crop every single one and add them into Photoshop. So yeah, let's get on with this, okay? You don't have Conflant Sakoman. You do have Conflant Sakoman. That's very good. You pair him up with Armored Superman and with Dr. Fate. You got Black Adam. You pair him up with Power Girl and I don't know what else you could pair him up with from what you got here. Like, there's nothing that gives a specific bonus to that specific thing. But you could use classic Superman with Hyunflans Aquaman or with Black Adam in either of the team and use the special 2 times or 3 times to reduce the defense of the sub-boss that you're fighting. Other than that, there's a lot of characters over here that are going to perform well for you in Arena NCA, but other than Hyunflans Aquaman, Black Adam, Power Girl, Dr. Fate, there's literally nothing that you should for the time being invest resources into, and you should really focus on those. Now I'm going to end it here, because of the fact that you took photos of your tablet or something and the resolution, it's simply annoying me. I can't look at this anymore, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think I gave you all the advice that you really need. So thank you for submitting. Make sure to take screenshots next time, and let's get to the next one. This one is from GOG or GOG, I don't know. And the fact that you got Multiverse Green Arrow and Nightmare Batman as your highest threat characters is going to be a little bit unsettling. But at the same time, I'm not going to really judge you for that, because maybe you got some lucky gear drops for them. But bruh, your only problem on this account is having too many things to work on at the same time. You got your Justice League team, like a legit one. Justice League Superman, Justice League Cyborg, and whatever Batman character, doesn't really matter. But please don't do the mistake of building your Nightmare Batman as a damage dealer, even if you got no gears on Justice League Superman and Justice League Cyborg, though at that threat level I'll assume you have the gears for Justice League Superman. Justice League Superman is the way to go. You got Silver Banshee at 4 stars, you also got Reverse Flash, you've got the Power Reduction character. You got the Silver Banshee team, congratulations. You got Multiverse Flash, you got Multiverse Armor Supergirl, you got yourself, you don't really have Red Hood, but it does not really matter, you just use Green Arrow as the third character for the time being. You got Shazam with Hyunflans Aquaman and another Power Reduction character, I guess. I don't really see Power Girl though. I don't see Dr. Fate either, but I'll just assume he's there and you just did not include him. But definitely get Power Girl as well from the League store, because you need 2 Power Reduction characters, one for Hyunflans Aquaman and one for the Silver Banshee team. And even though your Hyunflans Aquaman is just 4 stars, just stop buying him, buy Power Girl to 4 stars, and then go back to buying him. Other than that, you got Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. She's not going to do anything for you until you get yourself an Arkham Knight Batman and the Silver Banshee, but she's going to be a good support character when fighting Last Savage Joker in terms of the soul rates, so definitely keep that one in mind. And I think your only problem and the only question for this account is what team you should focus on, because you've got so many options over here. Well, first one is not going to be even a personal opinion, it's going to be just straight facts. Focus on your Hyunflans Aquaman. That's going to be the thing that is going to perform the best for you and it's going to perform the most reliably for you. That's going to be the thing that will carry you through soul rates and will perform amazing rates. After that, it depends. Like, I honestly don't know how good a Justice League Superman performs. Like, it's either the Justice League team or the Silver Banshee team. Like, just try and see for yourself how good your Justice League Superman performs, and if you feel like he's more reliable and deals more damage than the Silver Banshee, focus on him next, and his team. If not, focus on Silver Banshee. And then just pick from the team that you didn't pick between Justice League Superman and Silver Banshee, and decide between that and the Multiverse. With the Multiverse team is that they will do decently for you in soul rates, they'll do great for you against Captain Cold in rates, but Silver Banshee and Justice League team are going to be in the top 16 for soul rates. So those two take priority over the Multiverse team, but after that you can kind of pick if you want to. But yeah, if this was everything for this one, and you honestly don't really have something that you're looking for with this account at this point, you just have to solidify your gains. It would be amazing if you could actually find someone to donate you Justice League Superman shards, though that's kinda hard to find. But yeah, good luck, congratulations, and you should really put all your tech and prismatic shards into Justice League Cyborg for the time being, and made that the main shard request in terms of leaks. But yeah, great job, mate. Thank you for submitting, I hope you found this helpful, and let's get into the next one. Okay, so this is from Kid in a Chair 12. I don't know if you are born in 2012 or you are 12 at the moment. It doesn't really matter as well. I just hope you are a kid in a chair that's sitting on the computer a lot, not a kid in a wheelchair. But if you are a kid in a wheelchair, then I wish you the best luck. That sucks. But yeah, let's get into the roster. We get ourselves Speed Force the Flash here that you got. It's a pretty good gold character. Classic Superman is also pretty good. Flora Poison Ivy, it's also an amazing character for Arena and CA. Definitely invest a lot into her special too. And other than that, let's try and build some teams for yourself. First of all, let's say you have a Flora Poison Ivy team that's going to be formed out of her, obviously, with Dr. Fate as a power reduction character and Bane as a support character. Then you have a team with Speed Force the Flash as a combo builder / damage dealer. You can also put Silver Batman in there and Silver Superman. And then lastly, for Classic Superman, you can put him in the same team with Silver Cyborg and with Silver Flash, I guess, and you're going to be fine for the most part. And also, Silver Green Lantern is a good character as well, so put him in any other team you wish to use. With Atlantean Armor Aquaman, I forgot about that. Use Atlantean Armor Aquaman with Silver Green Lantern. And as a third character, there's not much left in terms of supporting characters, but I guess you could use Deadshot because he gives some crit. You can also use Telekinetic Gorilla Grodd. Like, everything we got over here is going to be able to be put in a team. And I see you only got characters that are going to drop from chests, and you don't seem to have characters that drop from the arena season. So that should definitely be your focus. You should play as much arena season as you can, because that's the place where you'll get most of your gold characters and most of your 4-star gold characters. So definitely go hard in the arena season. With all that being said, I hope you found this helpful, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, this one is from Krypton FN, and you got yourself a Darkseid over there, and he's okay where he is. Like, stop focusing on him, he's okay there, he'll perform amazing for you in Arena and CA even at this point, and in terms of raids and soul raids, he's not a worthwhile long-term investment, and he should not be a priority in terms of upgrading. Next up, I do have a question. How do you not have the gears for Armored Superman? Don't you get them like for free from the achievements or something? Like that's just something weird that I wanted to point out. It's good that you're investing your resources into Kilmflance Aquaman, and you have Power Girl as well. I assume you have Dr. Fate around here as well. Yes, you do have him. He's pretty high threat actually. So you got so far, I guess, 2 raids and soul raid teams. Like, one is Kilmflance Aquaman with Shazam and Power Girl, or Dr. Fate, and the other is Power Girl or Dr. Fate with Black Adam, and I guess you could put Bane in there if you're missing some critical attack chance, or put Bane with King if he's missing some critical attack chance, because King will also benefit from the added damage on basic attacks, and put Shazam with Black Adam. Just play around with those 2 teams and see which one of them yields better results. It's a pretty sad thing that you get yourself Predator Batman but don't have the gears for him. Like, maybe you'll get them from raid drops eventually. It's good that you have him at the very least, because he's not in the arena season anymore. And a future prospect would be a Silver Banshee team with Predator Batman and some power reduction character. And getting the power reduction character out of the Black Adam team. But that's going to be a long-term thing. Like, right now you really need to focus on Kilmflance Aquaman. Really get him where he needs to be. You need to focus on finishing your first difficulty of soul raids and dealing some decent damage in terms of normal raids. And for the most part, this account looks like a normal account. Maybe you said in the Discord how long it was, but I'm not going to open that again to check. But yeah, good progress, mate. And also your Just League team, you got yourself a Just League team over here. It's a good sign that you're getting somewhere in the arena. It's not really the place you want to be, because you are getting characters at 3 stars from the arena. You want to get them at 4 stars because it's like double the shards. But if you can just get Elite 1, it's okay. But try to move towards Elite 2. Yeah, Elite 4, excuse me, at the very least. But yeah, for the most part, this is all I could say about this count. Keep going with your Kilmflance Aquaman. Leave Darkseid behind, like, definitely use him in Arena C. He's amazing. But not the priority to build for raids and soul raids. Goodbye, let's get to the next one. Okay, so this one is from Noob, and actually Noob, or something like that. And he's got the Kilmflance Aquaman, I don't see a Dr. Fate in there, sadly, so... And you also, considering that you unlock Implant Aquaman, and that takes some time, and you have such few characters, I think you did the mistake and spent most of your gems for the Platinum chests. You should have really gotten more hero chests and premium hero chests in order to unlock Dr. Fate and you get yourself more characters. At the same time, I don't see Arena Season characters except for Justice League Batman and Nightmare Batman, so you're not doing amazing in terms of the Arena Seasons. But at the same time, I'm just basing these assumptions on the fact that you got Kilmplant Aquaman, and based on that, I'd say it's not such an early account. But you should really focus more on Arena to get those characters at 4 stars, because it's kind of a snowball effect. The more characters you get at 4 stars from the Arena Seasons, the easier the Arena Seasons are going to be for you, and the higher you'll place in the next Arena Seasons. Other than that, keep going with your Kilmplant Aquaman, start buying Power Girl all the way to 4 stars from the League Store, especially because you got your Kilmplant Aquaman and you don't have the Dr. Fate. But yeah, this is pretty much everything I could say for this one. Like, this is small enough actually, even though you get your Kilmplant Aquaman, this is small enough to actually go over each character in part. Like, Kilmplant Aquaman is long-term investment, Speed Force of Flash is good to use, Ace Green Arrow is okay, Justice League Batman is okay, Nightmare Batman is okay, Swamp Thing is terrible, Suicide Squad Deadshot is okay, I guess, Unbreakable Cyborg is terrible, Silver Batman is okay, Raiden's fine, Joker's bad, Black Canary is bad, Flash is okay to put as support character, I guess, Catwoman is bad, Multiverse Batwoman is okay, I guess, Green Arrows don't. You'd have no reason to. Swamp Thing, Silver Swamp Thing is terrible, Cyborg at 1 star, the only thing worth mentioning is to kind of use Bane as a support character from time to time, because even though he's a level 1 2-star silver character, his passive is going to be pretty good. But yeah, this was it for this one, and let's move on to the last roster for this roster review. Bruh, like, this account is insane. This man said he's only been playing for 1 month, and he's got himself legendary character drops 4 times so far. He's got Dark Knight Batman 2 times, that you can see by the fact that it's a 5-star. He's got Black Manta once, I think from a Vengeance chest or something, because from the Platinum chests you get him at 4 stars. And he's got Darkseid. So, first of all, stop it with Dark Knight Batman. I know you like him, I know he's 5 stars, but the thing is, he's not going to do much for you in Raids and Soul Raids unless you get yourself a Heartbreaker Harley Quinn and an Entangling Poison Ivy. And considering that he's only going to be useful for the most part in Arena NCA, he's upgraded enough. Same with Darkseid for the most part, like, you're in no rush to upgrade him, but I would really move on to upgrade my Black Manta if I was you, because that's going to do a lot of damage in Raids and Soul Raids for you. You also have Multiverse Armor Supergirl, but don't have Multiverse of Flash, so I wouldn't really work towards that. And it looks like you're kind of missing some of the Arena Season characters, and a lot of the ones you got are going to be characters that have very easy seasons, and those are 3 stars. Like, bruh, look at what you got over here. 5-star Arkham Knight Batman, 4-star Darkseid, 3-star Manta. You've got very lucky. You're going to have a much easier time in Arena than most people. So try and go a little bit harder at it and get yourself more characters from there, because it looks like it's going to be pretty damn easy for you with what you got over here. Next problem that I noticed is the fact that you don't have Kilmplant Aquaman. You got Reverse Flash, and maybe you bought that from the League Store, and that's a pretty big mistake to make, because King of Atlantis Aquaman, regardless if you like him or not, will be your main damage dealer for the most part, because he deals insane amounts of damage even without being built, and is the go-to character for a beginner. So my very first advice is to get yourself a Kilmplant Aquaman and build him first. Once you get him, just focus all your resources on him. Next up, you can do Black Manta, and he will be paired up with, usually it's Justice League the Flash and Bane if you don't have Brainiac, but you don't even have Justice League the Flash. So I guess you could pair him up with Speed Force the Flash if he's missing fast actions, and he's most likely missing some fast actions, and then put Bane in there. I mean, Bane is 2 stars and is not going to have the strongest passive, but at the same time you don't really have many options. But yeah, definitely get yourself a Kilmplant Aquaman. He will carry you through the entire first difficulty of Soul Raids, through the entire normal difficulty of Soul Raids. And For the time being, I guess, until you get yourself Killflan Sakoman, a team that you could use is Arcanite Batman with Black Manta, so Black Manta is tanky enough so he does not die, and Speed Force the Flash in your Soul Raids and try to get some damage with that. But yeah, you definitely need Killflan Sakoman. So yeah, with all that being said, thank you all very much for watching, and remember, next episode at 180 likes, and for every 10 comments I think I said, I'll add one more roster on top of the 5 base ones. So it's up to you how soon the next one comes out, it's up to you how many rosters I review on it. So yeah, with all that being said, I'll hopefully see you all in the next one.